Within a year of 9/11, in a charged climate of fear, anxiety, and lingering outrage over the attacks on the World Trade Center, George W. Bush traveled to West Point to announce the basic elements of his own new national security strategy. Invoking the memory of the 9/11 terror attacks, he made the Wolfowitz Doctrine official U.S. policy, in the process setting the stage for a U.S. invasion of Iraq.
We must take the battle to the enemy, disrupt his plans, and confront the worst threats before they emerge.
It was a brazen announcement that the United States now officially rejected Article 51 of the UN Charter, a cornerstone of international law enacted after World War II and used to convict Nazis of war crimes at the Nuremberg trials. A law designed explicitly to prevent nations from using military force to advance their own sense of national and moral superiority, and to prevent the kind of unprovoked so-called preemptive wars of aggression that ravaged the world over the first half of the 20th century.
And our security requires all Americans to be forward-looking and resolute, to be ready for preemptive action.
It moves, for the first time in its history, it moves the United States outside of the compass of international law, away from Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, and says in effect that the United States will make war at a time and place of its choosing against enemies that it declares its enemies based on its own perception of what the threats are.
It was hailed as a new strategy, but it was based on old ideas. It marked the culmination of a relentless campaign by radical conservatives to change the very nature of American foreign policy, to use unrivaled American military power to shape the globe and the 21st century itself in the image of the United States, to create, in their own words, a new American century.
And this is a strange notion, actually, that people think that the whole world, because we all live in the same time. It's 2003 for everybody. It'll be 2004 for everybody. But that, that America has no territorial bounds, but that actually time belongs to America.
They want the USA to outdo all previous empires, not in its longevity, but in its permanence, which, for all their work in college and all their wide reading, is an insane program. What does it have to do with the Constitution? What does it have to do with democracy? What does it have to do with the pursuit of happiness? Nothing. It's about power. It's about domination. It's about control of dwindling resources.